And so here we have a cloud that's getting ready to go up. This is a cloud that's already up. So here's how it's constructed. There's a lip that goes around there, and within that lip is rope lighting. See the rope lighting? The speakers are installed, lightly filled with insulation. The fabric is installed on the bottom and stapled onto the top, so the bottom looks just like that. So you see, it's a nice patterned fabric. The rope lights run around. The side that does not face the door, this is where the power comes in and the rope lights will go in. Anything that has to be done inside the cloud will access from the light holes. So you see right here, this is where we have holes here. That's where the power will come in. So this is getting ready to go up on that second frame right there. It fits over the frame, and then we screw directly into the frame from the sides. As you can see here, you see the screw holes. That's how we mounted it. Alright, so that is how we mount the ceiling clouds. Alright, here we have Jeff. He's getting ready to rotate the speakers towards the main listening position. This is the rear Atmos channels. So he's just putting it in, and then I will stand in the main listening position, and then he will. Yeah, actually, yeah.
What do you think?
So it looks accurate. Yeah, that looks right. Next, then he will mark it exactly where the tweeter is, and then we'll just mirror the same measurements over there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have lights in the room. Let's focus right now on the ceiling clouds here. So these ceiling clouds actually contain the Atmos speakers. There are 3 rows, therefore there are 3 ceiling clouds. You can see the order of them. And let me go on the top of the riser so you get a better look of how the room looks with the clouds. Alright, so that's just an idea of how it looks. So each of these is above, each of these is located where it should be. The ceiling clouds double as boxes for the Atmos speakers, which are the RSL C34E, which is the edgeless model. They sound great, and each of these ceiling clouds actually has strip lights. If you look, there's going to be molding here, but this is aluminum. So this is MDF attached to a wooden frame with cross pieces, and then this aluminum is for reflective purposes. We have carpet. Finally. It's a nice dark gray. It can be difficult to tell, but it's sort of a velvety, somewhat plush gray. You can really, sink your toes into it. Just do a walk around. Forgive my water bottle. I've been doing a lot of work down here. Here's the riser. Finally, the curve comes into perspective. The carpet really helps to bring out the riser design. There are a lot of nice details. And so these are for the Crozen tactile transducers. This is power for the step lights. It's power for the rear row of power recliners. That gets the signal to the Crozen for the rear. And here's a shot of the room from the back. Actually, here's a shot of the room from the rear row. This is what it would look like from the rear row. So right here is a test setup. I have one controller, which is for the ceiling clouds, and I have one controller for the lights in this section. Okay, so first I'm going to go ahead and just hit on for the ceiling clouds. There we go. I'm choosing this color because it's different, you know. You see a lot of blue and red, but you don't see a lot of this, so that's why I'm just going with this color. So this is the ceiling clouds. If you follow the Instagram, the Atmos speakers are installed inside these ceiling clouds, and they are concealed by acoustically transparent fabric. So there are 3 of the clouds, 2 Atmos speakers each, 2, 4, 6. Alright, so those are the ceiling clouds. And then for the wall lighting, I'll turn that on. Ooh, that's bright. Alright, so here's just an example. This is the front right wall lighting section, and they look pretty cool together, you know, when you look at the Atmos clouds plus the wall lighting. So the final wall lighting is not going to be this bright, not even close. If you remember from the 1 or 2 videos ago, the acoustic paneling, the wall panels are going to cover, they're going to overlap this section, so you'll see one will be here and one will be here, so you'll only see the glow in between these 2 row lights. So it'll be a glowing effect between the wall panels. All right, so this is where we are now, and yeah, you guys want to see something really cool? Check this out. Just gonna do a walk around the room to end this video. Just walking along the walls here. Remember this Frankenframe? Alright, there's been a lot of work over the last 2 years to get to this point, but this is where we are right now. The end is approaching.